Little Valorant update. Oh, look, I'm actually online on YouTube too. Cool. Just added YouTube into the restream collection of streams I'm doing. It's actually working now. I guess 24 hours have passed. Let's click that go live button on this account. Cool. Computer's just slowing down as this Valorant update's trying to go through. What's going on? Thought it was almost done. Now it's like not saying 0%. What is happening? Oh, there we go. Everything just caught up with itself. Updating stream titles. Okay. Waiting for Valorant to like actually launch. Cool. I got a present I can't open. These my hard drive's having issues. Valorant's still writing a bunch in the background. Alright. Well, that's okay. Night market. Snowball fight. What? I haven't watched any Tim Pool content in a while, but fuck is this headline? I'm waiting for Valorant to finish, like, whatever it's doing in the background. My hard drive is maxed out because of it.
We are witnessing the fall of cable TV news. Chris Cuomo fired because he was colluding with his brother, the Democratic governor, to help out his campaign, a major conflict of interest. Don Lemon has been accused of something similar when Jussie Smollett on the stand said that Don Lemon was advising him, giving him private information, using CNN's resources effectively to help him out. He's also been accused of assault. The story is pretty dark. CNN producer accused of coaxing parents, underage girls, into extreme, disturbing adult activities. It's from NBC News. John Griffin was charged with 3 counts of using a facility of interstate commerce to lure minors and their mothers to his Vermont home. Some have argued this is a CNN producer engaging in child trafficking. I'm trying to keep this one a little bit family friendly, so, bear with me. This man in question apparently worked shoulder to shoulder with Chris Cuomo. We got problems. We got very serious problems. There was a story recently about a CIA, I believe it was a CIA analyst, who was engaging in attempted trafficking. We'll call it that. We'll just call it that, child abuse. And apparently the CIA said, we're not going to, we don't want to get this guy prosecuted because it could expose state secrets. And so you have people who genuinely believe there is a conspiracy among, let's just call it child abusers, to put it lightly when we shouldn't. We should say the committers of atrocities against children. And we're told over and over again by the media that it's, by many in the media, that it's conspiracy, it's not true. Epstein was true. The Maxwell trial's ongoing. Not that anybody really thinks it's a real trial. But the stories about Epstein we knew. They didn't prosecute him. They slapped him on the wrist. They covered it up. New photos show Epstein at Queen Elizabeth's cabin, cottage, whatever. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend that all of this means that there is a coordinated cabal of people smuggling children and doing horrible things. I wouldn't go that far. I would simply say more and more we are hearing that there are people in very serious positions of power who are friends with some of the most powerful, and they are abusers. An abuser is, let's just say, monster. Something way worse. How long did the machine protect Harvey Weinstein? Weinstein? Whatever. NBC News reports CNN producer John Griffin was arrested by the FBI on Friday after a federal grand jury charged him with enticing minors to engage in unlawful adult activity at his Vermont property. Griffin, 44, of Stamford, Connecticut, was charged with 3 counts of using a facility of interstate commerce to lure minors and people claiming to be their parents to train them to be subservient. Let's put it that way. That's what they say. It's well, you know what? Here we go. We're gonna just spoiler alert for anybody who might have kids around. You know, this may not be something they want to hear about, but this is very important. He was training them, as he stated, to be sexually subservient. Court documents did not list an attorney for Griffin, who has worked at CNN for about 8 years, according to a story posted by the network. Quote, the charges against Mr. Griffin are deeply disturbing. We only learned of his arrest yesterday afternoon and have suspended him pending an investigation. According to his LinkedIn profile, Griffin said he worked shoulder to shoulder with ex-CNN anchor Chris Cuomo, who was fired earlier this month. And this we understand. And he was helping his brother defend himself against harassment allegations. I mean, this stuff, it all comes full circle, doesn't it? Griffin used messaging apps Kik and Google Hangouts to communicate with parents of underage girls and convince them to allow him to train their daughters to be subservient to men because they are, quote, inferior, the federal indictment said. He believed that a woman is a woman regardless of her age, officials claimed. This is sickening stuff. This is a CNN producer of 8 years, shoulder to shoulder with Chris Cuomo. In June 2020, Griffin texted with the mother of 2 girls, ages 9 and 13, telling the mother that it was her responsibility to ensure the elder girl was, quote, trained properly. According to the indictment, Griffin transferred $3,000 to the mother for plane tickets from Nevada to Boston. In July 2020, the woman and her 9-year-old daughter flew to Boston, where they met Griffin and drove to his Vermont home. There, the girl was, quote, directed to engage in and did engage in things that a child should never be made to do. We'll put it that way. With an adult, according to the indictment. Griffin faces a mandatory minimum sentence of 10 years imprisonment and up to life in prison for each charge if convicted. How is there a 10-year minimum for this? We need some people to spend more time locked up and some people to spend less time locked up. Non-violent offenders. Somebody who's chilling in their house and they're, rocking a ganja or something. Okay, look, man, libertarian-wise, you minding your own business. You should be free to enjoy your life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. But when you start involving children, okay, if this is where we're now no longer at victimless crime. Let's say you're somebody who smokes pot. In some states, it's legal recreationally, but not legal if you give it to kids. That's when I'm like, okay, there needs to be a penalty or a punishment or something to stop this. Laws. Now, I'm not a fan of the prison system. Don't get me wrong. But that's why I think one of the issues is when I look at the prison system and I say it doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work for someone who's like engaging in a victimless crime. Someone who is constitutionally bearing a gun, but not legally according to the unconstitutional laws passed by their state. And this person's going to go away for 4 to 5 years or whatever. What did the person do? I know he had a weapon, but Constitution allows it, right? Why should that person go to a prison that's not going to help him, not going to rehabilitate, especially when it's a matter for constitutional law? What about someone who is, smoking pot in a state where it's not legal? How is prison going to help that person or change anything or help anybody else? If you're minding your own business in your basement, your mom, let's just say this, you're sitting in your mom's basement playing World of Warcraft and you spark up and then the cops show up and they're like, you got too much. That's a crime. How is prison helping this person? How is it helping anyone in the community? It's not at all. Just pissing everybody off. Now, let's say that dude was inviting minors over and, handing stuff to them. Okay, there you go. Now, I still don't understand how prison is going to help the person. But in this point, I understand how prison will prevent someone from preying on minors. That I get. In this instance, a 10-year mandatory minimum. Well, it sounds like they're saying that, with mandatory minimums, there could be less. No. Okay, look. This story
Why would you fucking exhaust him? Oh, you're dead.
Why would I say that? I feel like half the time I'm watching these videos, it feels like I'm just trying to trigger Moot as hard as possible. Why? You're like all the worst things to say to somebody.
Why would you fucking exhaust him? Oh, you're dead. Fuck you, you fucking cuck. Hit the fucking Lulu from now on. Why would you fucking exhaust him? Oh, you're dead. Fuck you, you fucking cuck. Hit the fucking Lulu from now on.
Oh my god. This is the prime example of you trying to trigger Moot.
Fucking Shun Guy, baby. This guy's still up here.
Uh-oh. How is this me trying to trigger Moot? Should back off. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I didn't.
Thanks for the fucking info.
Sorry, we're gonna win this game through the top line. I'm here now, baby. I got level 6. Should back off. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I didn't.
Thanks for the fucking info.
He's gonna miss the W and I'm gonna rage.
Alright, we're gonna win this. Does anybody have the one where he misses the red buff? I need the one where he misses the red buff to the Kaguma with the metal in the background. You know what I'm talking about? This is not it. Show it to me. Please, 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 please. This is important, guys. Meme history. That was like a 6 slam. Don't miss the emote. Oh no. He just
gives up.
You have a word for that? Leon is in there.
His Alawi art. Hey, this is it Dirty Mobs' fault? Why would you, of all the top laners, imagine if you would have suggested him a based top laner to learn instead of fucking Alawi. Of all the garbage top laners, bro. Like, imagine if he would have learned, like, I don't know, like any conventional, like fucking Darius or fucking Garen or fucking Aurelia or, I don't know, like any of the more conventional. To be fair, Alawi was busted at the time. Yeah, but you could tell Alawi was there on like one patch. Like that was not like a mainstay, like long-term good top lane champion.
I just want one gank in one game. I just want one gank. Not two, just one. I just want to get lucky one time. Oh, GG. That's my lane. Stay out of my lane. It's over.
Okay.
It's over. Yep, I'm just gonna burn flat.
Thanks for coming, Mr. Zuckerberg. How are you?
Just a sec. Mom, could you get me my Frodo ring? I want it here.
Okay, now that we got the ring sorted out, we can move on to the topic at hand, which is the concerns that have been raised. Need water, okay. Now, as I was saying, there's been a lot of concern about people's private information and how... Okay, how about you just chug the water? I want you to cut it off. Are you blowing bubbles? I'm gonna have to spank you. Okay, now you good? I swear, it's like he's got a mask on. Listen, kid, blink if you're not a lamp. Wow. We'd like you to make a little smile just to show that you can. Oh, good heavens, that's just horrible. Stop that, son. For the rest of the day, will you not do that, please?
So I have to admit that all of this is just boring as beans. And, what are we talking about? And what am I going to ask? It was about, oh yeah, so when I have the Facebook, then do I also have the internet?
Yeah, you do. I'd just like everyone to know that my van is for sale.
Great.
I mean, I don't know how you feel about that, but if you got to kind of like drive it and stuff, then yeah, I'm pretty sure you'd want to buy it.
No, wait, because this van, I mean, it's special.
Nope.
No, hey, I'll send you a picture and you'll say, I want this in my driveway.
No, please don't send anything.
Okay, well, I guess you're stupid.
It's just a van. I told you it's a special van.
Do you think that I might need to shave my head for a Frenchman? Because some people have said to me, shave your head. What do you think?
Just so you know, I will not do that.
Okay.
Mr. Zuckerman, World War I was awful. Do you agree?
Yes.
Well, why are we even here then? Senator Graham?
Judy, you were meant to be only with me. Da, 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 da. Judy, you were born in moonlight.
Senator Graham,
Huh?
do you got any questions for me, or?
Oh, shoot. See, what happened there is you guys caught me singing Judy in Moonlight because I really like it. It's a really great song because Judy Moonlight is the one the song is about.
Hey, ask me something.
Do you like your heart rate?
I'll get back to you about that.
It's my turn. Can we be friends later?
No, we probably shouldn't.
Would you say that if I lived in a treehouse? I doubt it. Have you ever smelled a girl's feet? Because I imagine me and you could be doing that at some point.
No.
What's the problem, little friend?
Don't try to get in my Porsche again.
But I really like you.
Mr. Facebook Man, lift your hand out like this, boy. Swing it out like this.
You think it's hard? Believe me, I could hold a hand in the air all day.
You see it?
I see it.
It's tradition where I'm from to stare at the outstretched hand. That's for having your hair like that.
Hey, I'll go, bro. Do you worry about those little weenies you get from Barb from downstairs?
Well, I do not want that to be a thing.
Hey, really, man, I think people will find you more fun if you open your mind about the little weenies.
I doubt that.
Over here. Sorry, kid, I forget your name.
Bojang Bugami.
Bogami, that's weird. Say, what is that? Flemish or French or Japanese or Anglo?
Yep.
Okay.
Good hang, buddy. Cool hang. You have a bean head. Well, really, that's great. That kind of reminds me of how I knew Einstein back when I was just a kid. And I would go to his apartment, and the dude had a green beanbag. I wish that was right. Yeah, and he had this deal where you could also make all the chocolate milk you liked. You know, I can tell you what Einstein would have said about Facebook. Horse manure pile. That's cool. Turd satchel. And remember, those are Einstein's words.
Hey, Mark, do you have a painful scrot?
No, do not.
Well, you will in time.
Judy, you were meant to be only with me. Da, 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 da. Judy, you were born in moonlight. Judy, you were meant to be only with me.
Even here then, Senator Graham.
Judy, you were meant to be only with me. Da, 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 da. Judy, you were born in moonlight.
Senator Graham,
Huh?
do you got any questions for me, or?
Oh, shoot. See?
Judy, you were born in moonlight. There's so much more. I thought there's gonna be more of that.
I think a lot of what happiness is a management issue. You could be in a shit state of mind right now, but you can make some decisions to adjust that. And over the next couple hours, you'll get to a much better place. And these constant management decisions waver in and out of your life on a daily basis. Like this idea that you can have a good mindset and then all of a sudden you'll be happy.
That's so weird. I've never seen it before.
It's like
Capturing the game properly.
it comes in and it comes out. There's gonna be days where you're just not feeling so good physically. That's going to affect the way your
That was
happiness
weird.
level. It's never static. It's never exactly the same. Me? I'm happy. Happy as fuck is what I would say. Happy. Happy as fuck is what I would say. It's like
the heck?
hunger. Goes in and out. It's always there. This is something I've cultivated for
That's
a
so
long
weird.
time and avoided things that make me unhappy and figured out what those things are and been very rigid about eliminating them from my life.
I've never seen
There's
that
a lot
before.
of cynicism in these days about inspiration and motivation because there's a lot of fake shit. See a million of these
Oh, what the heck?
inspirational quote pages run by people that are probably
Okay.
depressed.
Never seen that setting
You
before,
know, you
but
see a lot of people that are talking about how to get ahead in life, but they're not really doing anything themselves. So there's a lot of cynicism in that. But there's also you just you work hard. You get a lot of energy out of that. And when you're around happy, inspirational people that are successful, it makes you feel better. You get inspired. And if you act on that inspiration, your life will be more fulfilled. It's not just inspirational in terms of financial success, future and no idea of what never will escape it. It might just wind up sucking on a gun. Happy as fuck. Is what I would say. This is the world we live in today, and I think part of that world is because we have been fed this line of horseshit that you're supposed to seek comfort. And I don't think you are. I think you're supposed to seek lessons, and you're supposed to see difficult tasks. Eat Twinkies and watch TV. Oh, hello sadness, my old friend. Hello depression. Because when you're not doing anything, you feel like shit. And that's just a part of being a human being. And we can pretend that we're something other than what we really are. And we can pretend, nah, me, man, I'm just cool, just chilling, doing nothing. Bullshit. You're a fucking human. You evolved from the fucking hundreds of thousands of years of hunters and gatherers and people that were struggling. Human reward systems are carved deeply into your DNA. And if you don't respect that, if you don't respect the mechanism of happiness and fulfillment and what you really need to do in order to feel satisfied in life, camaraderie, family, struggle, learning are imperative. They're all a giant part of being a person. Happy. Happy as fuck is what I would say. Happy. Happy as fuck is what I would say. I'm pretty fucking happy. Fucking happy. I'm pretty fucking happy.
Happiness is fleeting, and suffering requires a sustaining meaning. Happiness is fleeting, and suffering requires a sustaining meaning. That place where the meaning and the fact are conjoined, that's the proper place to lecture from. What you want to do as an academic is tell your students about something that you've encountered, that you've fallen in love with, and to communicate the love that you have for that. And not to say, well, you should read this book, but to say, well, here's this book, and here's what it can open up for you, and this is how it does it. This is what you'll gain from it. There's something in it that's of unbelievable utility, and you have to believe that in order to communicate it. To communicate that commitment you have to beauty and to truth and to literature, it isn't enough to say what they are and to transmit them. It's to manifest yourself as a living part of that tradition and to show yourself thereby as a model for living out what that tradition represents, and to show that that's so much better than like a short-term pleasure-seeking nihilism. They're not even in the same conceptual universe. And people are far more open to that. They know already. People know, especially when they're hurt. They know that happiness is fleeting, and suffering requires a sustaining meaning. They know happiness is fleeting, and that suffering requires a sustaining meaning. King's Chapel, the people who started it didn't live to see its completion. They were driven by this nobility of transcendent vision, and they produced these enduring forms. Out of the bloody misery of history, we've erected all this spectacular infrastructure that we're so fortunate to be part of. None of that gratitude is taught. Partly not taught because people have no sense of the absolute catastrophe of history. It's like nasty, brutish, and short. The simplest and most likely social circumstances. Catastrophe punctuated by hell. And to see that not happening in a sustained manner constantly, and to see things improving around us, and to be reliable in that manner, and then not to be grateful for that, it's an unbelievable combination of ignorance, ingratitude, and willful blindness. And to not instill that sense in young people, for them to understand that they are standing on the bones of generations of people who suffered to make this possible, despite all their errors, and have brought this forward. Happiness is fleeting, and suffering requires a sustaining meaning. They know happiness is fleeting, and that suffering requires a sustaining meaning. We could concentrate on building the future instead of criticizing the past. You start in the world, if you have some wisdom and some humility, by taking the potential that lies dormant in front of you and interacting with it in the Logos-like manner, with truth and with love, and by transforming that potential into whatever you can create out of it that's good. It won't be small if you do that. You can transform your whole household by transforming your room. You can transform your whole neighborhood by transforming your house. Like, these things spread very, very rapidly, and that is right there in front of you. People think they're impoverished, that they don't have any opportunity, and the opportunity is hidden from them by their unwillingness to take the steps that are necessary to put what they could put in front of them in order, and to produce the beauty instead of the ugliness where they could do that. And I don't think there is anything more powerful than that. That works. Happiness is fleeting, and suffering requires a sustaining meaning. They know happiness is fleeting, and that suffering requires a sustaining meaning. Happiness is fleeting, and suffering requires a sustaining meaning. They know happiness is fleeting, and that suffering requires a sustaining meaning. So to say, well, here's a balm for the suffering, and it's profound and deep, and here's what it's meant to me, and here's how you can incorporate it into your life. People are absolutely starving for that, or dying of thirst for that. I read this New Testament line decades ago. I could never understand it. The line is, the meek shall inherit the earth. And I thought, there's something wrong with that line. It just doesn't make sense to me. Meek just doesn't seem to me to be a moral virtue. Meek is not a good translation. What it means is this: those who have swords and know how to use them, but keep them sheathed, will inherit the world. Those who have swords and know how to use them, but keep them sheathed, will inherit the world. That's a big difference. It's so great. You should be a monster. You should be a monster. You know, because everyone says, well, you should be harmless, virtuous. You shouldn't do anyone any harm. You should sheath your competitive instinct. You shouldn't try to win. You don't want to be too aggressive. You don't want to be too assertive. You want to take a back seat and all of that. It's like, no. Wrong. You should be a monster. You should be a monster. Absolute monster. And then you should learn how to control it. It's like, is there something wrong with being competitive? There's nothing wrong with it. There's something wrong with cheating. There's something wrong with being a tyrant. There's something wrong with winning unfairly. All of those things are bad. But you don't want people to win? What's the difference between trying to win and striving? You want to eradicate striving? One definition of a winner is someone who never let losing stop them. Never let losing stop them. Never let losing stop them. Buckle. You should be a monster.
Match found.
You should be a monster. You should be a monster. Life isn't a game. It's a series of games. And the right ethic is to be the winner of the series of games. And part of that means, well, you have to learn how to be a good loser. Because you're not going to win every single game. You should be a monster. You should be a monster. You should be a monster.
right there.
Come on! Get me in the line of fire.
Fight!
Take him.
Dominating.
He spawned next to me. What the fuck? That was a dumb spawn. That was poorly played. Okay, that's better. Better stats to be showing up top. I want to be able to see my ping without having to look there.
Hey, door. Gotcha.
Really, they could see my head there. Are you kidding? All that time over there, finally itch my nose and die. Same fucking dude.
remaining. Dominating.
Bloody fucking hell. Just running, gunning from that distance. Like, what's fucking that?
Dominating. 5 kills remaining.
This kid is running and fucking hitting his shots perfectly. Headshots at the Vandal while fucking running. No fucking sense.
One kill remaining.
Immortal 2, he actually said it. Normally people don't actually tell you what their rank is. He was an honorable person. He was not playing on a Smurf account. This is just his main account. Immortal 2. Like when people actually admit it. He was actually running and gunning. He was doing something that I used to practice a bunch. That a lot of high level people are good at. Yeah, that's something that you have to practice fucking every day. It's so hard. Especially like concentrating on aiming at shit while you're trying to concentrate the timing of shooting exactly. You gotta shoot exactly when you switch from A to D. It's like you holding D, and as you press A, you shoot. And you do that, and you hold A, and then as you press D, you shoot. It's back and forth. A, shoot D, A, shoot D, A, shoot A, A, shoot D, shoot A, shoot A, shoot D, shoot A, shoot A. Yeah, it's tough to pull off in the middle of a fight. Can't even say it correctly. Retarded. Ugh.
Match found.
A bow and arrow is old-fashioned, but sometimes old ways are best.
Fight!
Eyes up.
Ooh. I believe I got that first guy.
Enemy down. Shot down.
Of course.
Neutralized.
$108. spawn is that? Sorry for this. I had her.
Dominating.
No more. Defeated. Down. No more secrets. Three gone.
Ten kills remaining.
Fuck.
Gone. Die. Silence.
Dominating.
Taken out.
Five kills remaining.
No more secrets. Thug.
One kill remaining.
How did he not kill me? That was better. I think I feel warmed up now.
I knew this guy. He'd been in a motorcycle accident, and it really ruined him. And he was like a linesman, you know, working on the power. And he was working with someone who had Parkinson's disease, and they had complementary inadequacies. And so two of them could do the job of one person. So they're out there fixing power lines in the freezing cold, despite the fact that one was 3/4 wrecked with a motorcycle accident, the other one had Parkinson's. It's like, that's how our civilization works. There's all these ruined people out there. They've got problems like you can't believe. Off they go to work and do things they don't even like. And look, the lights are on. My God, it's unbelievable. It's a miracle. Look, the lights are on. It's a miracle. It's unbelievable. It's a miracle. Look, the lights are on. It's a miracle. It's unbelievable. And we're so ungrateful. College students, postmodern types, are so ungrateful. You know, they don't know that they're surrounded by just a bloody miracle. A miracle that all this stuff works. That all you crazy chimpanzees that don't know each other can sit in the same room for 2 hours sweltering away without tearing each other apart, because that's what chimps do. Without tearing each other apart, because that's what chimps do. It's a miracle. Look, the lights are on. It's a miracle. It's unbelievable. It's a miracle. Look, the lights are on. It's a miracle. It's unbelievable. It's a miracle. Look, the lights are on. It's a miracle. It's unbelievable. It's a miracle. Look, the lights are on. It's a miracle. It's unbelievable. So, anyways, so, what happened? Well, I made some videos and I got to the bottom of some things, at least as far as I could tell. So I told you what the bottom is. Then I got this idea about what you might do about it, which isn't my idea. It's not my idea. It's an old idea. It's far older than Christianity. It's the oldest story of mankind. It's old. Get yourself together. Transcend your suffering. See if you can be some kind of hero. Get yourself together. Transcend your suffering. See if you can be some kind of hero. Get yourself together. Transcend your suffering. See if you can be some kind of hero. Make the suffering in the world less.
Match found.
Well, that's the way forward, as far as I can tell. If there is any way forward. And that's what it looks like to me. So, that's it.
Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Just watching my algorithms get crushed. I guess I did something to piss off the Instagram gods, so hopefully you're seeing this stuff anyway. We'll do what we can.
This is my message to the Instagram gods, crushing Don Jr.'s algorithm. Yeah, you've been caught. You think this actual 10-second clip of him attempting to face the camera toward him is worth only 250,000 views? How dare you? How dare you? hunted Hunter Biden and shoved him in a locker. Asked him how it felt to just be known for his famous father. Isn't it pathetic? Oh, isn't it a shame to have no remnant of identity outside your father's name? You look down at your hands, uncalloused and cold. Can't you see all that you hold has been handed to you? And does that make you feel small, Hunter? Do you ever look back at your life and sob? 38 years in your younger sister's shadow, crying, Daddy, please love me. Daddy, please see me. Dad, don't you love me? Dad, can't you see me? Daddy, please love me. Daddy, please see me. Dad, won't you love me? Dad, can't you see me? We pulled him out of the locker and we gave him a swirly. My alarm went off and then I voted early, so should you.
All right, here we go. For real this time. We will make the clink sound with our mouths. Ready? Clink.
Unicorns, I love them. Unicorns, I love them. Unicorns.
Very good. I'm in the middle. The middle.
Unicorns.
In the middle.
Oh, the girl in all my guy.
Match found.
Girl in all my guy.
I'm in the middle. The middle.
Unicorns.
Time for cake. Time to deliver the cookies.
So I bought one. Now you best her.
When the dance. Time to deliver the cookies. Kick back.
We got it, moms.
Time
Does it?
hit up. There we go. Oh, you got it, big pull. Oh, you got it, big pulling.
I recorded message.
Oh, you got it, big pull.
A clip.
Oh, you got it, big pulling.
I recorded.
No, big pull.
Like sleeping. Oh, what that?
Oh, you got it, big pulling.
Like sleeping.
Come on. No, got it, big pull.
Like sleeping. Annoying.
Oh, you got it, big pulling. Pulling, pulling.
I love you.
Yeah, I love you too. Pause for effect.
Unicorns, I love them. Unicorns, I love them. Unicorns, I love them. Yeah.
Very good. I'm in the middle.
Unicorns, I love them.
In the middle. The middle. In the middle.
Unicorns, unicorns.
Okay.
The girl in all my guy.
Can't you see up their eyes?
The girl in all my guy.
Can't you see up their eyes?
3 dodges in a row for me. Holy shit. The fuck.
Time to deliver the cookies.
So I bought one. Now you best her.
When the dance. Time to deliver the
Match
cookies.
found.
Kick back.
We got it, moms.
Time
Does it?
hit up. There we go. Keep clinking. Oh, you got it, big pull.
Oh, that.
Oh, you got it, big pulling.
I recorded message.
Oh.
Oh, you got it, big pull.
A clip.
Oh, you got it, big pulling.
I recorded.
No, big pull.
Like sleeping. Oh, what that?
Oh, you got it, big pulling.
Like sleeping.
Come on. No, got
Look at that man really left.
Annoying.
Oh, you got it, big pulling, pulling, pulling. Wow, that was something else.
Just one more.
No.
Sage. Guy.
He's got clout.
To spread joy, you have to have it. To impart delight, you have to be more or less delightful. And to be delightful is not some factor of trying to make yourself look delightful. It is to do things that are delightful to you. Do things that are delightful to you. Do things that are delightful to you. You become thereby delightful to others. It is to do things that are delightful to you. Do things that are delightful to you. Do things that are delightful to you. You become thereby delightful to others. That is to say, people who are interesting are people who are interested. any person, for example, who is constantly thinking about all sorts of other things and other people and so on, because they're fascinating, becomes a fascinating person. But a person who doesn't think about anybody else and who's got very little going on inside their skull is boring. So in other words, your engagement with the external world, the more you are involved, the more your personality is enriched. Do things that are delightful to you. Reloading. Do things that are delightful to you. Do things that are delightful to you. You become thereby delightful to others. Do things that are delightful to you. Do things that are delightful to you. Do things that are delightful to you. You become thereby delightful to others.
Wait, Rain, are you on that team too?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I told him to pick Yoru. That's when the guy left.
Wait, so we're going A or C?
Will do, Kenny.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I can come see.
I guess I'll follow you.
I'm backing up.
One's grab. I went window. I'm just gonna plant.
Yeah. Flashed.
Hit 30, he's got a shorty in garage.
Let's just back up and watch Spike.
Shutting them down.
He's probably gonna flank with that shorty. Once he thinks he can flank with it, he can jump over.
Reloading.
You're good, just watch bomb.
Last player standing.
Sound Spike.
Good try. The first two guys to die, you didn't need to be so close up to the spike. You should have backed up to see long.
Once they do, take advantage.
I think two of you dying too quickly also is a problem. He's tagged so fucking hard back there. They have a Sky, but she was C last time. Garage.
Launching smoke.
Oh my god.
Spike down A.
Got him.
Launching smoke.
You wanna rotate?
A gift.
Hey, he's got the snow globe.
I left my traps behind and destroyed them for me. How nice.
Flanking.
You're my trap.
I steal arm. Forty's low.
On him.
Down and out.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Get that shit.
The stairs.
Come on.
Nice.
That was huge.
Who's the old dog now?
You are a boss, Bridgestone.
Getting right in the Christmas spirit. Love it.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck Fuck yeah, Christmas spirit. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Christmas spirit, fuck yeah.
Exactly.
Stay sharp.
Gonna jingle all the fucking way, yeah.
Reloading.
He's tagged again.
My eyes out, bro.
Still inside.
Smoke's down.
Enemy spotted. A.
Rain is low.
Enemy spotted.
One health.
You fought well.
Enemy spotted.
Lightning.
Planet. Reloading.
Behind us, no spawn.
Here.
Ooh, heaven.
Got heaven.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Okay. Time for approach.
Using that judge to shit on them. I love it.
Stay in range of my stim beacon. We'll mow them down.
Whoever dropped that judge absolutely fucking whiffed too.
Oh, that's huge, yeah. Gross. Ooh, can I get a buy so I can get util?
Can someone get this? Thank you.
Thank you.
I just hold and wait for him to dart.
You're mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold back this time.
Just let it run out.
They're already suspecting A. Yeah, don't even shoot it. Oh my god, it's way over here. What the fuck is that shit?
What the fuck?
Enemy spotted A. Rotating.
Rain is low.
Reloading.
Let's just go B.
Could be. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll wall one of the... Which side should I wall?
Still inside.
A? Yeah, I'm walling there.
Cutting their vision. Wall raised.
Just gonna back up the window.
Planted.
Do you have a heal stage?
I do. And it's safe.
Awesome.
Healing.
Thank you. I have a trap back there right now.
Here.
Do the smoke, blink.
Here.
So you got a trap.
He's inside.
Get out of
Inside.
my way.
Last player standing.
Finished.
We just collectively whipped that.
Yeah.
I'll teach him to respect their
With
elders.
where Spike was, we should have all just got way further back, played window together.
There.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, yeah, see. A mile is perfect.
Embarrass them.
Man's got the op.
Oh, yeah.
They are so dead.
Enemy spotted. Cutting their vision.
I've got your trail.
Still inside.
What the fuck? I'm scared.
I think Jet dropped
Try and get bombed on our vault.
No charges left. Barrier here.
What the fuck?
Spike
She's low.
down. C.
Behind us, behind us.
Thank you for C long.
Wasn't our spawn.
$72 on Reyna, 30 on Skies. Reyna's overhealed though.
Got Reyna.
That's huge.
Teleport's gone.
We're gonna have to peek together.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Doesn't look like there's a flank. I think they're all safe.
Open up the sky.
One enemy remaining.
Good shit. Good ult. Handy
Wait,
died
that
to
went
that.
off.
Reloading.
Oh, it did.
Beautiful.
Pay attention.
Huh.
I learned something.
Can someone get this? Thank you.
Back to A or C again?
A.
There.
Going A.
Widow dart again.
Reloading.
The hunt begins.
Oh, they're pushing us. You see. I'll watch it.
Nowhere to run!
Ow. What the fuck?
Yep, it's right there, bro.
Spike down A.
Gotcha, I gotcha.
Here.
Sova's
30
definitely on
seconds
spike.
left.
Yeah.
That was stupid.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining. 10 seconds left.
There you go.
I will fulfill my purpose.
I can buy for you. My treat.
I can buy.
Can someone get this? Thank you. Enemy
Stuck
spotted.
me with it.
Reloading.
This guy's garage just sent a bird out. Oh, she's B now. Moving to A from B.
One's heaven.
Down you go.
Heaven.
For you.
Let's just push on. He is so
Spike
low.
down A.
Target sighted C.
Good attempt.
One enemy remaining.
Light planted.
Damn. Sneak.
Your duty is
Fine,
not
that's fine.
Reloading. Launching smoke.
64.
No peeker.
Last player standing.
Jesus.
A quick reboot.
Nice.
I'll be fine.
Their lives are so
Sweet. I wanted that fourth assist.
Might as well
So how
give
many
them
kills?
to me.
Smoke's down.
Sky moved to B. In window.
Hold flank KO.
One more probably in our spawn.
Last player standing.
Fuck. I should have thrown that slow there. I should have gone there first and spotted. My rain is bad anyways.
Why would he waste his ult?
Remember to talk to each other out there. If we communicate, we win.
Showing off, even though we're tied. Well, this is Haven. We should be up.
Actually, I can buy somebody. I have my ult. You can buy.
Can someone get this?
Thank you.
Thinking A again?
Not sure.
Enemy spotted C.
Just wait that out either way.
They are so dead. Down.
Spike down A.
I'm enjoying this. I have the spike.
55 on Sova.
Spike down A.
He's on ping. He's right there.
I have the spike.
Damn.
I've got your trail.
Last player standing. Spike down, attacker spawned.
Who trained you?
They don't have a single life worth saving.
Let's slow this round down. Different picks.
There.
Watch and learn.
The hunt begins.
Reloading.
I have them. See ya. Our carrier's down.
Spike down, attacker spawned.
At ease, soldier.
Barrier here. I have the spike.
Going A.
Yeah, let's go A together. We're up a man.
Launching smoke.
Cutting their vision.
Enemy
Spike
spotted.
down A. One enemy remaining.
Spike planted.
kill mode. That's a joke. Kill mode is default.
Reloading. You know what to do.
Still in sight.
Target dead.
I'm gonna rotate.
So is it 132?
Plant the spike. Caution.
Smoke's down.
Suppressive.
30 seconds left.
Go for it, go for it.
Last player standing. Last round before the switch.
Buy the best guns you can.
Damn it. I'm doing shit. I felt better warming up.
Yeah, my bad.
How much different it feels once you're actually in a game.
As one.
Smoke's on both entrances. I'll wall one when we get there.
Smoke's down.
Get out of my way.
Use a wall like this.
Guys coming.
We don't need to play sight that hard. We have a good. We can play this corner.
Enemy B.
They're in. All three are in.
One enemy remaining.
Nice, nice.
Place a live ult.
Last player standing.
Okay, you have ult. We're good. We don't even need it.
Open up the sky!
Oh. This is the last round, isn't it?
Yep, it is.
Yeah.
Round as well.
Switching sides.
The symphony of death. Don't worry, you get used to it.
Heads down, guns up, get deadly.
Hey.
Here.
Good together, Kale.
Sova 90.
Enemy spotted A.
55 on J.
Spike
2 in
planted.
hell.
One enemy remaining.
There.
CT.
Reloading.
Went to B.
And then defuse.
Go bomb.
Enemy spotted.
Stay
A.
good.
Reloading.
Nice.
If you are not doing well, keep trying. We must keep up appearances.
Do you mind if I play short here?
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, they're coming with the short. They're coming short. I catch one with the shorty, hopefully. Nope, 48 to 121 to the other. Over 21.
Reyna's a one tap.
Chamber 48. Fucked it up. I fucked it up. He peeked me in such a weird way. I didn't expect him to do that. He's actually careful about that corner.
Shower. Oh, sewers.
Enemy spotted A.
That works.
Green is lit.
30 seconds left.
One less.
One enemy remaining.
I would
Good
apologize
shit.
to them, but alas, they are dead.
Reloading.
Spike spotted A.
Functions okay?
Okay, so they were better at
Let's get
defense.
tired.
Focus now.
Eyes off me. Enemy C.
Oh boy.
Jet 101.
Watch up.
They're trapped in there. I walled them in. If they flank, if they get out of there, I'll know.
Okay.
I'll see that they broke my wall. Or else they're not flanking. Once I saw you pinged all 5, I was like, okay, trap them all in.
I hit Sage 100.
Alright.
Last player
Fucking
standing.
pushing site so well though.
Spike planted.
Sorry.
They don't have a single life worth saving.
I can buy for you. My treat.
Now we'll wait to start buying for
What the?
I don't know what the double up.
Nah, I saw that. I didn't know you had.
Enemy down. Multiple enemies.
They're rotating, probably. The one's cubby.
Connor. Enemy spotted C.
One's outside garage. Oh, that was a wolf, actually.
Hop on my bud.
One enemy remaining.
Can you grab a KO behind you? Thank you.
No more doubts. We're ready.
I can buy you.
My treat.
Thank you.
Can someone get this? Thank you.
You buy full armor, okay, and I can buy a gun. I can buy you a big gun if you want.
Together. I'm on your trail.
Enemy spotted C.
Sky was garage.
Jet's low.
Spike planted.
That's their round. 100%. Unless these guys clutch it again somehow.
Just save it.
I mean, I would push it if you want to. Might be tough.
Nah, fuck it. Go for picks.
I saw that in
Nice.
Booga, that was hilarious. The fuck you not get to?
Oh, I don't even care.
Yeah, he called up the 120 damage and one of them got fucking
What will
thirsty.
it be this time? Have any patterns emerged yet?
I didn't even notice their fucking Reyna start popping off at us. Jesus Christ. They were 2 and 8 at one point.
We actually have the exact same KDA, I just realized, me and Lorena.
Enemy spotted A.
This guy's down here.
Embarrassing.
Good
Sure.
kills.
Reloading.
Might be rotating to C. Drop spiking.
Yeah, the jet's here.
So was at 138.
Spike planted.
Sovo's garage.
Sova removed.
Just one on site.
Just here, right. Just came from B.
Here. Last player standing.
80 on Jet. Towards B.
One enemy
Sky
remaining.
kill. War raised.
You got it.
I will not die. Get out of my
Yeah.
way.
Nice.
Should have
you
got it
got
to
it.
half.
Oh, you
I
did
did it
half?
at half.
I
I
thought you
thought I
did.
had. I only let go because I thought I had half, dude. Fuck, and I would have had time to get half there.
Nice try, man.
The only reason I tried to
It looked
stay.
like you had it.
The only reason I started sticking it there was just to see if I could have still got half, and I would have. Oh, fucking annoying. I've taken a bit of a break from this game over the last month because of Halo. I'm doing trash right now.
How you like Halo? I've been meaning to try it.
It's good when it feels good. There's a lot of like server issues they need to work out in some games.
Okay.
A lot of like desync. You can see like your melee kill someone 2 seconds after you died and shit.
You want to play? Let's play.
But when it's good, it's great.
Pushing A hard. I just teleported out. Fuck that.
War raised.
Flanking. 3 long.
I have ult, so I'm gonna play back.
One short, 2.
Requesting manual reset.
Probably get res.
Jets grounded.
This guy's short.
Here.
Chamber's long.
Flash.
30 seconds left.
Probably rotating.
Reloading.
Your duty is not over.
B.
Nothing.
Spike planted.
Reloading.
One enemy remaining.
Still in sight.
For you.
I'm defusing. Body mount.
Reloading.
Good shit.
This actually thinks that will
Stay alive. I want their life, not yours.
Yeah, I kind of felt good playing Halo too, because like I'm like a Halo vet, and so I got placed really high and ranked. I'm like Diamond 3 in the mouse and keyboard queue. There's like an open queue where you can queue with everybody, and then there's like a mouse and keyboard only queue, or there's a controller only queue as well. So there's 3 separate
that's
ranks
cool.
you can play.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it's good. After Diamond is Onyx, and that's the highest rank, so I'm feeling good in Halo. Then I come back here and get shitted on.
Spike down mid.
Reloading.
Nowhere to run! Guy killed.
Enemy spotted C.
Fuck, Jet on C. Good shit.
Got him.
They have Spike on C. Feel it.
I'm flanking.
Oh, I whiffed.
They will
They're both on site.
One enemy remaining.
Ghost in there, Ghost in there. Yeah. No, you could have taken cover behind the bench. You could have taken cover behind the boxes to your left, and he wouldn't have seen you when you popped out.
Together, we will bury them
Good shit,
under
either
their
way.
transgression.
You got it.
Forgot I was ulted.
The panic was funny.
You like just ulted, so I was thinking you're invisible. You can like sneak in there, kind of take cover. But you were thinking he could see you. Okay, that makes sense. Rain is my other main. Just didn't feel like I should pick her right now.
I've got your trail. Barrier created.
Couple C. They're all C.
One enemy remaining.
3 down.
Spike down.
Garage.
C.
No charges left.
Cutting their vision.
Spike is C.
Here.
Good shit.
Good. A fucking triple there. Alright. I felt warmed up in my deathmatch, and then it just feels so much different when you come into an actual game, because the kills are so like...
Oh man, I don't even try to warm up in deathmatch anymore. It's useless.
It's because it's different. It's like, it's intense.
So different.
It's so intense going, like, you only need to kill every few minutes in this game.
It's crazy coming from different FPSs and coming back to Valorant. It's just so slow.
You gotta keep your focus on at all times.
Constantly.
Without ever shooting at anything. I didn't buy you till this round. Well, I'm not maxed out. Not gonna be maxed out.
Yeah. Saw Reyna in chamber.
Unavoidable.
She didn't hit me
I
once.
could definitely rotate.
What the fuck?
It's all good. Jaded.
They definitely rotated.
Fuck, my bad.
Reloading.
Spike planted.
Yeah, they already planted. Fuck.
Let's see.
Just retake or double them.
Go together.
I'm gonna go long.
Garage clear.
Smoking copy.
I would make noise long so he can get in.
Do you have a flash?
Yeah, I'm going now.
He's got an Odin.
Back right.
Enemy remaining.
Back right.
Nice. GG's.
Oh yeah, nice. GG. Hey, and look how many kills I got by the end of this. Jesus.
Defenders
Good shit.
win.
GG's.
We move forward.
Last player standing.
Nice. Why is the party not ready? Oh, that's weird. That was good. I did great. My best round was the second last one. Boom. Boom, boom. They all died in a line. Looking at my 3 X's down there at the bottom of the map. Oh, doesn't show them on my screen.
Match found.
But if you try to enrich your personality by taking a course in how to win friends and influence people, or how
I wasn't
to be
searching
real
for a
person,
match, that was weird.
you'll become just a washout. You'll be like somebody trying to get a good nutrition by biting his nails, and then the fingers next, and then half an arm gone and so on. You're entirely nourishing yourself with yourself. Now, of course, on a vast scale, the universe does that. It eats itself up. That's why the symbol of the snake swallowing its tail is a very fundamental, archaic symbol of life. But the way it's done is that the snake has in some part of the ring a place where it's not sensitive. It's called the unconscious. Where it doesn't know that what comes to it in the form of food is actually what left it in the form of excrement. That thing is... Don't mention it. After all, as the Lord said at the beginning of the universe, you must draw the line somewhere. Do things that are delightful to you. Do things that are delightful to you. Do things that are delightful to you. You become thereby delightful to others. Do things that are delightful to you. Do things that are delightful to you. Do things that are delightful to you. You become thereby delightful to others.
I think CNN is realizing that their ratings are dog shit.
Yeah.
And that having these highly polarizing editorial personalities like Stelter and Don Lemon and, Michael Malice is fucking hilarious. You know what he did? He put up, he goes, now that Chris Cuomo's gone, who's the alpha male over at CNN? And he put up a poll. And everybody said Anderson Cooper. I personally, maybe this is just my bias. I want the news. I want objective news. I want someone to tell me what are the facts of what's going on and what's happening. I don't want your ideological slant. I don't want this left-wing propaganda network, which is what CNN's become. The way I look at CNN now is so differently than the way I looked at CNN of 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I used to look at them as like, this is how I get the news. Now I look at them, I go, you propagandists. Like, what are you, the right arm of Pfizer? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You know?
Horse dewormer's not a flattering thing. I get that.
It's a lie. It's a lie on a news network, and it's a lie that's a willing. That's a lie that they're conscious of. This is not a mistake.
Yeah,
they're unfavorably
Match
framing
found.
it.
Does anyone at all want to play Smokes?
Big James Mayhem, the patriarch of the Mayhem family and one of the most recognized faces of Slap Mountain.
Red Solo Cup, though, is the face of
James
Slap
squared off
Mountain.
against one of the most feared men on the mountain, Red Solo Cup.
Yeah, baby.
Complaining he'd been slapped in the ear repeatedly.
It's ringing.
It don't matter about the ringing.
Yes, it does if you hit somebody in the ear, Kevin.
His finger.
It looks like Red Solo Cup.
Classic Red Solo Cup and Kevin banter.
Millions of fans around the world have demanded a rematch.
I agree.
Now it's
This
time.
is what we wanted.
Big James Mayhem is furious. Just a few moments ago, Big James Mayhem was informed that his regularly scheduled opponent, Red Solo Cup, has withdrawn from the fight
What?
at the last moment and is no longer even on Big Wayne's compound.
Wait, what?
Apparently he has provided his own replacement opponent, but no one has any idea who that might be, and everyone
I'm so
is very
upset.
concerned with
I'm
what
so
might
upset.
be happening.
Everyone good if my
Hello,
pets run
ladies and
around
gentlemen.
there?
My
God
name
damn
is
it, Red
JT.
Solo
I'm
Cup.
so happy
Should be
to be your
alright.
host this afternoon. Everyone is wondering who could Big James Mayhem be facing.
It better be Red Solo
I can
Cup in
see
like a
some movement over
superhero
by the mobile
costume.
home. Someone's coming
Comes
out
out looking
now,
like the
making their way
Undertaker.
past the above-ground swimming pool, headed to the ring.
Green Pie Okerlund's kind
Ladies
of
and gentlemen,
grooving.
the replacement opponent for Big James Mayhem is Freight Train.
Reloading.
Found them. Hawk out.
Spike down A.
Shot down.
Guy got me some ropes. Guy watching Spike is on ropes. A rope.
On target.
Reloading. Sage is on rope.
Spike's here.
Yoro, use your TP when you get it.
Scanning ahead.
I got the scanner.
One enemy remaining.
3 gone.
Good shit.
Better.
They're just batteries. I may need a recharge.
I'm lurking B. You guys should go A.
Yes, Poppy.
Don't give them ground.
Cutting their vision.
They walled over here.
There.
He ran up the site again.
there.
Enemy spotted A.
Scanning ahead.
Cutting through. Kill them.
Chambers on there.
I got you.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
Here.
I got the spike.
Blinded.
They're up top.
Take flight. Enemy tag.
Spike planted.
Revealing area.
He's all the way in the back.
He's got a teleport on you guys.
What do you say, drone? Ready to stretch your wings?
I need this.
Oh god.
Thank you.
Help a girl out, would ya?
We win, we survive.
Reloading.
Kill, please.
Carrier's down.
Spike
They
down
were
B.
afraid they had been
One enemy remaining.
Heal up, squad.
I have the spike.
Out of healing.
Sky res me.
Reloading.
That's done. Quick break.
Wow. I'm the worst
Jesus.
shot.
You like got him.
That was intense.
If we go easy on them, they will never learn.
Should go B again. I want to lurk A from backside, not actually go into it. I'll head to B quickly. I want to catch someone if they come through dish.
Please, please.
What?
Gun here. There they are. Back off.
Still in sight.
Sage rope again.
Blinded.
Top down. Reloading.
Our spike carrier's down.
Spike down. Defender spawn. Last player standing.
One down.
I'm not taking up to look away from those flashes.
I feel the strain. Block it out, Omen. Help! Need healing. My ultimate is ready.
My
My
ult's
ultimate
ready.
is ready. My ultimate is ready. Need healing. Need healing. Need healing. Need healing.
BFF was just a troll, I'm sure.
Begin with cover!
I mean,
I'm so bad at the game.
Hawk out.
Oh wow, he's a better shot. I hit the
Last player standing.
So dumb. I accidentally ulted when I didn't buy it at
Pick
the same
something
time.
nice to kill them with. It's the least we can do.
I was taking my slippers off.
I'm lurking.
Then go away.
I'm gonna op next round.
No
I
prisoners.
think if you want to lurk, you should. Okay.
Fair enough.
You want to play? Let's play.
Cutting their vision. Enemy spotted B. Stealing sight. You disappoint me.
Hawk out.
Look at that.
right here. I hit the Sage 40. She's in oh, what is that? It's backside.
Like, come back to Spike, Sova. You have ult. Oh shit, okay. I'm playing back then. You're playing ult?
One enemy remaining.
We're peaceful. They don't have a single life worth saving.
Ooh, pretty. Did I earn it? I guess I earned it from being good that last round.
Reloading. Time to jump.
Throw a flash, throw a flash.
Hawk out.
Enemy spotted A. I'll handle
Spike planted.
Hawk out.
Pirates.
Found one. Found one.
Last player standing.
I hit the
One enemy remaining.
Who's next?
Stealing sight.
Jesus Christ. The big time though.
Let's strike first. It's better than having to strike back.
Eyes up.
We go B.
Yeah. The ult intention this time.
Somebody up in tower.
Nothing.
Decoy.
Hawk out.
Plant, Sky. Right there.
There they are.
You guys.
One enemy remaining.
The hunt begins. Okay, myself, thank you.
Nice ult.
A bow and arrow is old-fashioned,
I
but
saw
sometimes
the
old
opposite
ways
as I
are
walked
best.
past it, dang it.
We go A, but we should play it slow. Play for picks.
Cutting their vision.
I am on site.
Reyna was a dish. I'm coming onto site now.
Spike planted. Buried.
One enemy remaining.
I waited long enough that she forgot about it. Well, didn't forget about it.
Hawk out.
Thought maybe I had her vision.
Flawless.
Ooh, the champion skin.
Never show weakness. Ever.
Is one of you guys who has the champion skin or one of them?
One of them.
Cool. I haven't played with it yet.
Imagine paying $60 for 2 skins.
Oh my god, right. I think if you just bought the Vandal alone, it is like 30, but still.
Jumper.
Shadows traveling.
I'll flash.
Hawk out.
You disappoint me.
Sage was
There.
here.
One enemy remaining.
Planted.
Healing over here.
Go back to site, I got it.
Hawk out.
I will take back what is mine.
Good half so far. Fucking top kills with this guy. Yeah, back to B.
Thank you. I can buy, not looking.
You want to play? Let's play.
Cutting their vision. Insane.
Oh, I had spike. Shit,
Spike
sorry.
down B.
They're both there. They're both in spawn.
We're getting flanked.
Here.
Yeah, I was gonna say you should take both hallways. Ooh, how'd she get this so quick?
Hawk out!
Good shit. You are better.
Last round in the half.
Buy all you need.
I can buy.
Reloading.
What do you need?
Who needs something?
I think we're all pretty caught up.
Yeah. Full op round, everybody off. No, I'm gonna Odin.
Oh god, I can't hit ops.
Actually, I'm not even gonna Odin. I'm just gonna lose
We
when I do
win.
that.
We survive.
You really like the shorties, don't you?
Who's next?
Somebody in tower. What chamber was here? He dead. Planting.
Reloading.
Still in sight. Right blind.
Enemy in defender spawn.
I am the hunter!
One enemy remaining.
They got me.
Be grateful I killed you quickly.
If
Switching
you're not a good
sides.
shot today, don't worry. There are other ways to be useful.
After saying that, I would say you should, but no hate.
I got this, bro.
Let us hunt.
It's their backside B. She got me. I hit the Sage 50.
Spike down. Attacker spawn.
Reloading.
Sage has a sheriff. She's still like on our spawn on the other side of B. Yeah, she's just gonna say she's
One
going
enemy
back.
remaining.
Shadows traveling. Stealing sight. Cover going out.
That's a funny play.
30 seconds left.
Enemy attacker spawn.
Good shit, the jumping ace. Aerial ace.
Okay, I'll mend you
Oh
one.
god, that's funny.
I'm full buying.
Oh my lord, he's full ban already.
I will be their nightmare.
Got more in the back of the again.
Enemy attacker spawn.
I hate the right click. I hate the right click. I never use it. I tried to use it.
You were a mistake.
Reloading.
Spike planted.
Watch them run.
Last player standing.
Kills. I survived obliteration.
Sorry, I'm not catching
I
up.
will survive them.
Pushing B.
Hawk out!
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Take flight.
We move as a unit, okay? Last thing I need is some hero messing things up.
I need this. They tire. We don't.
The hunt begins.
Let go.
Enemy spotted B.
Defeated.
Last player standing.
He got you.
I'll make them remember. They're only human.
Alright, homies. I'm using my cool skin.
Yeah, boy. Fuck gaming.
You guys do it!
Oh, they have machine gun. Ares and the sniper. I don't think so.
Spike planted.
Cutting their vision.
Right here.
Reyna down below ropes.
One enemy remaining.
Watch them run. Here.
Last player standing.
I would have cried if you sniped her.
Okay, let's not let them actually catch up here. Stop throwing.
Just some good old hard yakka. Standing in between us and
It's fun.
What? It's what? It's pub. This is competitive, isn't it? This comp. Pretty sure I queued up a comp.
No prisoners.
Hawk out!
Who's next?
The hunt begins.
Finish.
I'll handle this. Gun here.
Spike planted.
They will cover.
Cutting through.
It won't show me the damage I did, but it's definitely a pop.
One enemy remaining.
Good shit.
Don't rush me. Don't rush me.
I'm no doctor, but I can patch a bullet hole or two. Let me know if you need healing.
I need this. I need this. I need this.
Do it. It's funny.
I will rip the light from them.
You want to play? Let's play.
Cutting their vision.
They definitely are.
Right.
I hit the Sage 140, but I...
These kids just camp. The weirdest spots.
Stealing sight.
Enemies deploying drone.
Last player standing.
Oh.
Watch your
Come
rip.
through both seconds.
Their lives are so meaningless. Might as well give them to me.
Should probably stop buying ops. Don't seem to be helping all that much. Some more rounds. Let's finish this quick.
We win, we survive. Insecto.
Spike down A.
Enemy and attacker spawn.
Oh. They have Spike again. Hey, Reyna, they're on the other side.
I hit him 26.
I'm coming.
Last player standing. Spike planted.
He's gonna be behind you.
I didn't want to even fucking play that.
Don't stop fighting. You must keep going, even if you're the only one.
Hey, this is a comp game, isn't it?
It is comp. Not
Good.
throw it.
I'm gonna be D-ranking back to like Iron 3 now.
Got this. Don't say that shit. Don't say that shit.
Come on, Evan, please, for the love of God.
Just Yari, play more chill. Yari didn't even buy. Fuck.
I hit the stage 70. He's in first spawn. Enemy spotted A.
You will not kill my allies!
Silence.
They will cower!
Last player standing.
Nice classic.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Out here in main. Reyna. He's in main.
I'm the last thing they'll see before they die. Lucky
Yari,
them.
are you fucking here? Can you stop fucking throwing this game? Jesus Christ.
You want to play? Let's play.
Who's next?
Stealing sight.
One enemy remaining.
74.
From spawn?
That's done.
Nice.
Quick break.
Match point.
Their winter has come. Bury
Go.
them.
Please, for the love of God, take this.
I can buy for you. What do you want? I can buy for you. What do you want? Need a drop. Thanks. I need a drop.
Alright, Yari's back. Welcome back. Jesus Christ. Why are we four
Why are
stacking
we all
B?
stacking?
This is fucking. They're pushing
down
A. There was
A.
spike on dish.
This man
I got
running
spiked down
so-
at dish and I had to get the fuck out because there's so many of them. They might rotate though.
Down the backside.
They might rotate. Just don't. Don't hard rotate too quick.
I'll handle this.
The hunt begins.
They're still over here. Never mind.
Adios.
Nice.
Last player standing.
Dang, he probably has spike. Yeah, he definitely has spike.
$30 seconds left. Spike planted.
On it. You get a pick and you ult.
They will cower.
Yes, good.
Nope.
I will take back what is mine.
We need our Yoru to actually like get kills.
I need this.
Why are 3 of you stacking the same entrance? Jesus fucking Christ. Yoru, stop doing that. We're on defense.
Ah, he's a better shot. There's two backside.
To your right, to your right here. Oh fuck, there's another one in our spawn. Jesus fuck.
Spike planted. Switching sides.
Symphony of
Overtime.
death. Don't worry, you get used to it.
Hull Delman, your shipment from S22 Icebox is ready for pick up.
Yeah, do not FF this.
I will break the balance.
I didn't buy util. I'm fucking retarded.
Spike down B.
Whoa. I didn't see him.
You want to play? Let's play.
Enemy spotted. B.
Last player standing.
Yeah, guys, I'm bad at this game. I don't even play Valorant. I've taken like the last month off this game playing Halo. This is like my second game back. What the fuck? How are we gonna lose this?
Revealing area.
Slow it down, they haven't even planted yet. I don't know what you're rushing towards. Jesus fuck. What were you rushing towards?
Switching sides.
Oh yeah, we had to fucking play.
Match point.
But still. Slow it down, dude. Jesus fuck. You gotta run until you get there and then slow it down. You were like playing slow and then fucking ran all the way in. Just saying GG, just giving up. I love this fucking Yoru. Why do you even play competitive Yoru? You're a fucking piece of shit. Doesn't matter, you can still afford to try shit. It's bad. I don't know where you're going, Sky.
Spike planted.
The hunt begins. No need to suffer.
One enemy remaining.
Results. My ult ready.
They will cower.
Don't rush me.
Last player standing.
Where the fuck? Oh yeah, he's gone. That's right.
Clutch. Attackers win.
Jesus fuck. Can't believe we lost that. I actually played so fucking well. Why does this have in a 50-minute queue still? It was being buggy as shit tonight. So you can't have a queue. I'm gonna relaunch the game. It's being fucking weird.
Well, this is actually gonna be an even match.
Oh yeah, I
I'd
wanna
say
watch
he's
this.
about 6'5", 380 pounds.
Yeah, this is actually gonna be a close match.
Eat something too. I'm gonna throw some hash browns in and in the oven. Watch this.
Holy shit!
The Red Solo Cup has been up to this the entire time.
Yeah, Red Solo Cup was scheming.
In the blue tank top.
He called it a much stronger replacement.
Big James Mayhem. In the black shirt and brown pants.
Luckily, he wore the brown pants because I think he's about to get fucked up.
That's Mr. Freight Train.
Red Solo Cup just hit him up. He's like, "Bro, I just need you to slap the fuck out of this guy. Can you do that for me real quick?" And he's like, "Yeah, man, that's fine. Whatever. I'm not doing anything. I'll head over and just beat his ass."
As always, our lead official for this match is going to be Brad.
Brad.
Listen in here as Brad screws up another coin toss. Here's your flip. He drops it on the floor, slams it down on the table, and calls it good.
That's classic Brad. I'd have it no other way on
Big
Slap
James
Mountain.
Mayhem's going to lead off round one.
I think Freight Train wins
At
this
first glance,
all
you can
day.
see where Freight Train is a much, much larger man than Big James Mayhem was prepared for. That will definitely affect his strategy during the fight. Okay, great slap.
He looks like
It looked
offended.
as if Freight Train was moving out of the way a little bit, but it was a good slap.
Well, yeah, it was a pathetic slap. He was uninterested in even letting it touch him. Oh, it doesn't look like he's taking it seriously at all. Let's go, Freight Train.
Oh, okay.
Still pretty good.
Freight Train with some pretty big power for such a little windup. Holy smokes.
That was pretty
so
effortless.
Definitely Freight Train got the better of that first
Imagine if he
round.
just
The better of
uses
those
his hips a little
exchanges.
bit.
That was fantastic. And of course, in round two, James Mayhem gets the jump, and Freight Train dodges out of the way.
It's like he's wafting a fart towards his face.
Freight Train with another bomb, and you can already see swelling right underneath the eye of Big James
Holy
Mayhem.
shit.
Holy smokes.
He is not putting like any effort into the swing.
Okay,
And he is
just an
still
observation here.
blasting his
Everyone
ass.
seems to be very supportive of Freight Train. Round three. Okay, here's what I'm seeing. It looks like another dodge out of the way by Freight Train.
Yeah, Freight Train doesn't want to
Let's
get
see
hit.
if Brad's going to call this.
Yeah, he's just so
Brad's
effortless.
decided to let that roll. That's
And then
concerning.
knocks his head off his shoulders.
Round three.
Oh, that
and
wasn't very
another
good.
big shot by Freight Train.
That was a little weak.
Wow. We're moving into round 4.
Even
and I
Soda
have to say,
Poppin's here.
Our ring girl Emily was scheduled
Everyone
to be
came
here
to Slap
driving
Mountain for this one. This is a big showdown.
And she was supposed to be here earlier today, and I'm so sorry to say that it doesn't look like she's going to make it in time for the
Oh
broadcast.
damn, Emily didn't make it. Fuck.
I didn't get a good look.
What's
at that
happening
shot,
with the
but it did
camera?
look like maybe
It's like Cloverfield. What's
Freight
going
Train
on?
was rolling out of the way like a boxer there. Look at his crazy style here. Let's see what he does now.
Yeah, that is a pretty wild style. Rather unorthodox.
I have no idea where that power's coming from, but it looks like Big James is accusing Freight Train of hitting him in the eye here. Okay, it seems like our ring girl Emily has been pulled over by the police, and she's not going to be able to make it in.
Oh,
I hate
that's
to hear
alright.
that. It does seem like we may
That's
have
okay, Emily.
a video.
Oh, more lore?
Okay, if we catch a moment in the action here, I may play that video for you, but right now, we are in the bottom of round 5, and it is a fantastic battle between two giants of Slap Mountain.
Your Freight Train is dodging like every
Again, with this
slap.
crazy slapping windup. Here we go, Freight Train.
Not that I blame them. If they're not calling penalties, my
Another big shot by Freight Train. That one was definitely in the eyeball, and you can see a lot of concern on the face of Big James Mayhem. While we've got a little break.
Why
in
is
the action
Cream
here,
Pie
let's take a look
moving
at
the
this
table?
Emily
That's not gonna
video.
do anything.
Now I'm waiting to see if you have warrants.
So we actually have just a real body cam footage of this? Pretty sure these are all meme videos. I think they're homebrew.
You know, you probably would have got your,
Okay, let's stop this. Can we stop this, guys? This is inappropriate. The lady has to poop.
Yeah, that's unlucky.
Okay, we're back in round 6, just in time to watch Freight Train dodge another slap by Big James Mayhem, and at this point,
There's
it's
so
just
much
become
lore.
And another big slap by Freight Train.
Hats off to
Big
JD
James
Mayhem.
is seeing some
He's
real
still hanging
signs
in
of
there.
damage on the left side of his face. Oh, another frying pan to the side of the head by Freight Train. Freight Train is throwing some bombs, and for some reason, Big James Mayhem is not
I don't know how
generating the
Freight Train
power
is hitting
that
so
he's used
hard.
to
He's not even
generating,
trying.
And you can see a difference in his stance. I don't know what it is. Okay, round 8, another good slap by James Mayhem. Yeah, you can definitely see.
I feel like this this Freight Train guy just never actually watched a slapping competition and has no idea why he's here. He's just called by Red Solo Cup to be like, hey, go beat the shit out of this guy, but you only slap him in the face. He's like, what? This is pussy shit. He's just coming here thinking it's just like light slapping. I feel like he could slap way harder. Also get way closer to the table.
where the father and son are wearing the wrong shoes.
That does seem to be the case.
That's definitely an issue. Oh, another big shot by
coming
Freight
like
Train.
this. What is
Holy
this?
smokes.
Yeah, Freight Train's running away with it. I told you, this is going to be a slaughter.
Definitely Big James Mayhem is having a hard time. Another great slap by
And it doesn't
Big
help
James,
that
but
Freight Train
dodges out of the
dodges
way
them.
Again.
But they're not calling penalties, so just keep dodging.
This
Fuck
is
it.
very unjust. As you can see, Brad's not even watching the match. Another slap by Freight Train, winding up. Shot by Freight Train. Holy smokes. And the crowd goes wild.
His face immediately
Big James
swelled,
Mayhem is
like he got
completely
stung by
confused. He
bees.
doesn't know what to think, standing there in his tiny size 8s.
Oh, she's fucking going for it. What? Hold on. We get some slapping and a police chase. Yeah, I have no doubt this is unrelated to Slap Mountain at all, but I do love me a good southern police chase.
Get out of the vehicle now! Step out now!
We get fucking live PD plus some slapping on the side.
Well, that escalated quickly. Whoa! Another huge shot. Very clearly, you see
Yep.
that shot hit him.
I can't
on the
believe
eye.
JD hasn't just
He
called
cupped
it.
the hand over the eye. That
You
is
can forfeit if you
How
want,
did you find
JD.
this shit? There's like 6,000 views on the garbage. Oh my god. Oh, they're putting out so many little promos.
We shut that spell down. We started getting visitors.
This is from Sony Pictures India.
From every universe.
This is all my fault. We're gonna get through this. We're gonna get through it together.
All right, Parker. You ready?
I'm ready.
That was kind of a cool new image of the train, maybe. Seemed like a longer stretch image that we've never seen before. Pieces of the city just coming out of the Grand Canyon. That's really cool.
I'm ready.
Exclusively in cinemas, coming. Exclusively in cinemas, coming soon.
Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Eric Voss, and Spider-Man No Way Home's opening scene has been released, already revealing so much about how exactly this film will connect to the broader MCU. Not just Easter eggs, folks, actual clues.
Actually, nice.
That's right, folks. Spider-Man is in fact Peter.
Oh, directly carrying off the back of the last movie. That's awesome. Might actually stop streaming right now and just watch the last Spider-Man movie again. It's been a while.
That's right, folks. Spider-Man is in fact Peter Parker.
Are you Spider-Man's girlfriend?
Is in fact.
Are you Spider-Man's girlfriend? Whoa, please don't touch her.
You're just a kid?
You murdered Mysterio? Helped him murder Mysterio?
No, I didn't.
Come on,
Anybody?
All this time, people looked up to this boy and called him a hero. Well, I'll tell you what I call him. Public enemy number one.
Don't do never want to do this ever again!
MJ, I'm so sorry, but I can't see anything with your hand in my...
Dude!
Dude, I checked my hash brown. Crank this quality if I can. Nice.
Folks, Spider-Man is in fact Peter Parker.
Are you Spider-Man's girlfriend?
Is in fact.
Are you Spider-Man's girlfriend? Whoa, please don't touch her.
You're just a kid?
You murdered Mysterio? Helped him murder Mysterio?
No, I didn't.
Come on,
Anybody?
All this time, people looked up to this boy and called him a hero. Well, I'll tell you what I call him. Public enemy number one.
Don't do never want to do this ever again!
Oh, that's going to be something he's going to point out in the little breakdown. Steve Rogers, the musical. That's in Hawkeye. So this is taking place around the same time as Hawkeye, a little before, I guess, because this leads into Christmas. Actually, this movie apparently leads into Christmas from the filming. It's some winter, snowy filming scenes from set photos. So, this might align with Hawkeye.
MJ, I'm so sorry, but I can't see anything with your hand in my...
Dude!
Wait, where did he pull that out of?
With your hand in my...
Just curious where he pulled his phone out of. He's just got something on his back that holds it. Oh yeah, okay. You can almost like see a little pocket in his like belt. Then he turns around. You can see him stuffing it in that little slot or something.
Hello, Peter.
Do I know you?
You think your fancy new suit's gonna save you? Looks like we got competition.
All right, Parker. You ready?
World, if you're watching, wish me luck.
Exclusively in cinemas, coming soon.
All right, Parker. You ready?
Do it.
Exclusive.
Okay, so
Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Eric Voss, and Spider-Man No Way Home's opening
Hawkeye Easter egg explained. Yeah. I'm guessing I'm not the only one who noticed
scene
that.
has been released, already revealing so much about how exactly this film will connect to the broader MCU. Not just Easter eggs, folks, actual clues that frame Peter Parker's crisis with the events of
What's there,
Hawkeye
too?
on Disney Plus in ways that touch on some key MCU mysteries, potentially making No Way Home the most multi-purpose Marvel title yet. Also, thanks to Truebill for sponsoring today's video. More about them later. Take a look.
Are you Spider-Man's girlfriend? Are you Spider-Man's girlfriend? I didn't. Come on, can anybody?
All this time, people looked up to this boy and called him a hero.
MJ, I'm so sorry, but I can't see anything with your hand in my.
Whoa, so if this truly is the opening scene of the film, No Way Home really will pick back up with the exact moment Far From Home left off.
Spider-Man's name is Peter Parker.
What the? And I am praying Peter's opening word of No Way Home is gonna be "Uck!" And I absolutely love the attention to detail John Watts and his crew put into this moment to perfectly dovetail the ending of Far From Home into the opening of No Way Home. Zendaya is dressed pretty much exactly as she was at the end of Far From Home, that same Joan of Arc t-shirt that referenced her look at the Met Gala, but her hair is just slightly different, and now she wears the broken Black Dahlia necklace that Peter gave her that he picked up in Venice. Arguably, she could have been wearing that in Far From Home and it was just like tucked around her neck, but it is a sweet detail that I appreciate them adding in. But this recreation effort went down to the extras who were standing behind MJ in the 2019 film. They dressed 3 men behind her now exactly the same. A man in a khaki jacket and blue shirt with grain thinning hair, a man in a mustard hoodie with a messenger bag strap, and then a man in the blue suit holding up a silver smartphone. This is the guy who now asks,
Are you Spider-Man's girlfriend?
It's just incredibly impressive that Watts and his team went to this effort. It reminds me how in Back to the Future Part 2, Robert Zemeckis perfectly reshot the final scene of the previous film, line by line, beat by beat, for the opening scene of Part 2, since they replaced actress Claudia Wells with Jennifer Shue. And I love all the extras' reactions here.
Whoa, please don't touch her.
You're just a kid?
You murdered Mysterio? You helped him murder Mysterio?
No, I didn't.
Come on,
Can anybody?
All this time.
Yeah, one guy says Peter's just a kid, calling back the
I heard
onlooker
that.
in Spider-Man 2 in 2004, who said the same exact thing upon seeing Peter unmasked on the train.
He's just a kid.
But as is the case with today's society armed with smartphones, the general public of the present day is far more hostile than in 2004. You gotta love the woman who lunges to unmask Peter and then claims he hit her. And then that extra who monkey jumps off the taxi trying to latch onto Peter's legs. What did this guy think would happen? Citizen's arrest. I got acquitted in Wisconsin, so I'm a deputy now. As Peter swings through the streets, there is a sign for Fortnite, another brand Marvel has partnered with, like they did in Avengers Endgame. Actually, later on, you see a PlayStation ad because of Sony, and a couple of Hyundai billboards whose Ioniq 5 did a product sponsorship with this film. But the big one is Rogers the Musical. I love that they put this in. Rogers the Musical has shown up all over Hawkeye on Disney Plus, not just the amazing scene from episode 1, but again in episode 2 and then in episode 3. They are putting billboards and ads everywhere on this show. And it tells us a lot about the comparative timelines between Hawkeye and No Way Home. Hawkeye is set in the 6 days around Christmas in December 2024. Spider-Man No Way Home is also set in late 2024, but this opening scene is supposed to take place right after Far From Home ended in the summertime, about a week after Peter and MJ returned from their summer trip to Europe. So that would mean Rogers the Musical was already in previews or launching its marketing campaign around the summer of 2024, and then probably had already been performing a few months of shows when the Bartons saw the show in December. Now, it is my honor to be your nerd guy trying to make sense of this vast cinematic universe. I wish I could help you with all things, like if you need help managing your financial situation. I wish I could be that smart older sister or uncle that could help you figure out how to spend less and save more without the judgment that your actual sister or uncle would give you. I can't do that, but you know who can? Truebill. Truebill is here to help. Truebill is the all-in-one. Clicking the link is that the over description. That's truebill.com/newrockstars. But more importantly, this establishes that the overwhelming hero worship that society is doing for Captain America in Hawkeye is part of the same odd trend that seems to also be happening in Spider-Man No Way Home, with the Statue of Liberty being remodeled with a giant Captain America shield. And on top of that, someone in the MCU considered it necessary to remove the green oxidation on the Statue of Liberty, restoring it to its original brown copper color. Why? What's wrong with the iconic green color? Onlookers worldwide have identified with Lady Liberty for over 100 years. Did they just feel bad for Aidy Bryant and the Amazing Spider-Man 2 having to put on all that makeup? I know, I'm more obsessed with details than is healthy for a fan to be, but to me, this is the weirdest thing about this already very weird movie. And New York's statues being altered isn't specific to Lady Liberty. In our recent promo breakdown, I pointed out how it looks like the Angel of the Waters statue in Bethesda Fountain in Central Park has been swapped out for some other statue of an Avenger. I'm guessing either Captain America or Iron Man. I mean, I don't care what the Avengers did to save mankind. Such remodelings would be considered sacrilegious to most New Yorkers. And as we learned in the first Sam Raimi Spider-Man film,
You mess with one of us, you mess with all of us!
so who would have the balls to mess with all of New York like this? Maybe the same thing altering other iconic chunks of the New York skyline, like Avengers Tower, which Spider-Man sailed through its new atrium in that Far From Home final scene, creating the mystery of who's now living in this building. Hawkeye actually brought up the mystery of Avengers Tower's new occupant.
Is it an Avengers Tower?
No. Tony sold that a few years ago.
And Tom Holland confirmed in an interview with comicbook.com's Brandon Davis that he knows the answer.
I mean, who bought Avengers Tower?
Who did buy Avengers Tower? Oh, yeah, that's right. They sold Avengers Tower. Actually, I do know who bought Avengers Tower.
I will give you all the money in my pocket right now.
Don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. I can't wait to see that.
Even just saying I do know Zendaya's like, no, don't say that.
So, with Hawkeye's huge episode 5 airing within hours of No Way Home's premiere, and with Kevin Feige now confirming other Netflix Marvel characters like Charlie Cox Daredevil are coming to the MCU, things are just lining up for Kingpin, Wilson Fisk, to be behind New York's Cap-centric facelift, maybe as a flashy, sentimental distraction from other real estate developments that he has in the works. I mean, whether or not Kingpin himself ties into No Way Home's plot, admittedly this movie is pretty stuffed as it is, the fact that Spider-Man No Way Home's opening scene goes out of its way to shout out a huge part of a Disney Plus Marvel series is the first time an MCU film has done this. And it means that the multiversal crisis that Spider-Man faces are being felt by Hawkeye, by Kate Bishop, the Tracksuit Bros, and their mysterious Kingpin-shaped uncle, and that the Broadway shows attended by the Barton family are being staged in a city suffering from the same crime wave that Peter Parker is now legally powerless to confront. So not only is No Way Home a nexus bridge to the Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield films and potentially the Venomverse, it's also linking all of that to the corners of the MCU that reach out to the Netflix Marvel world. It is a true web of life and destiny. To support our channel, check out one of our great merch options at newrockstarsmerch.com. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at EABoss, follow New Rockstars, and subscribe to New Rockstars for more analysis of everything. Welcome back to New Rockstars, I'm Eric Boss, and with Spider-Man No Way Home days away, new last-minute trailer footage is giving us unseen looks at Peter Parker and Doctor Strange's critical choices in the final battle, as well as this movie's villains and just how confused these old men are. What happened to the ducks? There used to be ducks on this river. Am I supposed to eat all these breadcrumbs myself? Okay, I will. I am gonna break down all the new details that you might have missed. Let's roll the first clip.
All right, Parker, you ready?
Do it. Exclusively in cinemas.
Oh my god. Peter Palpatine confirmed! Do it. We've seen some of this footage before. Strange asking Peter if he's ready seems to be coming from the earlier spell that Peter tampers with that initially causes the multiverse crisis. However, Peter saying, do it, followed by Doctor Strange casting his magic, are new shots from the final battle of this film. Peter is wearing his gold integrated suit and has a roughed up face. Doctor Strange now casts his golden runes that orbit him in front of the crumbling sky that spills into the purple purple abyss beyond. Actually, our friend MT has a great video coming out that explains the significance of that purple light. But then the promo editing syncs Strange's spell with the shot of the mirror dimension shattering, which is also a very cool shot, but I think it more likely takes place earlier in the film when Peter initially steals that box and Doctor Strange encloses him inside the mirror dimension and freaks him out with all the train cars. We actually also see a new shot of the moment Peter hits that train car, which seems to come at the end of his big tumble down through the donutting city, and now we can see he descends into Central Park where the train comes out of a portal at him. But here's a very cool detail. I'm pretty sure this part of Central Park is the Bethesda Fountain, which is a circular pond that at the center of it has the Angel of the Water statue that borders the larger lake of Central Park. Except if you look closely at that statue, I'm pretty sure the angel has been replaced with something else. No angel wings, instead an arm reared back as if for a punch. Now, in real life, a statue of Captain America was erected in Brooklyn in 2016, but we also know in this film, New York's famous Statue of Liberty is being remodeled so that Lady Liberty is carrying a giant Captain America shield. So this Angel of the Water statue may also be swapped out with some Avenger the city wants to pay tribute to. Iron Man, Vision, Black Widow, or another Cap. Cap. But back to Peter and Strange. Strange's runes are similar to the ones he cast in his initial spell in his dungeon that caused this crisis, but with some major differences. The ones in his first spell look simpler, like brush script hastily scribbled down in shorthand. By contrast, these runes have more of an outline and a structure, more authoritative, decisive. They actually share a similar typeface with the runes Wanda Maximoff cast in WandaVision during her final duel with Agatha Harkness. Wanda just cast 2 of those, it looked like, in order to prevent Agatha from casting her magic in this given space and trick her into opening herself up to being drained of her magic. Doctor Strange appears to be using a lot more runes, but they have the same glowing, bold outline structure. So this now raises the question, what is Peter asking Strange to do when he says, do it? You know, as I'm going through all these details, sometimes once I found a detail, I just feel an instinct that I want to blow it up to let myself know I'm done with it. Well, now I get to do that because the mechs are here. Mech Arena. You'll get 50,000 for the event, as is people with this arena community choose screen producer download her Westview pocket dimension in which only Wanda could control the magic that occurred within that inner circle. If Doctor Strange is doing a similar thing, he could be containing all the multiversal madness that is breaking this universe into one pocket dimension sequestered from the outer world. We saw Doctor Strange and the Watcher pull a similar move in What If, when Zola Ultron and Killmonger Infinity dueled over the Infinity Stones and both threatened the fabric of the multiverse. Strange and the Watcher contained the destruction within its own pocket dimension that was also within the pocket dimension of Strange Supreme's self-exile. So Peter might be saying, do it, imprison me with these other threats in a pocket dimension away from everyone I love in order to protect them. If that is how Doctor Strange temporarily fixes this crisis, I don't expect it to be a lasting solution, neither for this movie nor for What If, because pocket dimensions are meant to be broken. But let's move on to the Return of the Villains vignette recently released, in which Alfred Molina, Willem Dafoe, and Jamie Foxx talk about their characters' returns and pretend Lizard and Sandman aren't in this. Let's take a look.
Doc Ock picks up where he left off.
What have you done with my machine?
He's looking for revenge.
You want to play games?
The Goblin believes in a world of losers and winners. Power is all that matters.
Interesting. So Doc Ock truly will return from his final moments in the boathouse from 2004's Spider-Man 2, his machine referring to his fusion device in which he used tritium to spark a fusion reaction to try to create renewable energy. That was his maniacal obsession in the third act of that film. But rather than being warped from the moment he was drowning, Doc Ock must have been taken from a few minutes before that, because when he decided to drown the fusion reaction in the river, at that point Doc had his humanity restored, evidenced by his claws' red lights turning back white. But here in No Way Home, the red lights are back on the claws, meaning that the warp transference moment must have occurred before Peter electrocuted Doc Ock and before Tevye forced his claws to listen to me now. Similarly, it looks like Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin, whose thick ass now hops on his glider in the feast lobby before tossing that pumpkin grenade at Peter, was also taken from a moment of his peak cruelty when he considered life to be a zero-sum game in which Spider-Man had to be killed. A zero-sum game that he forced Peter to engage in by making him choose between Mary Jane or suffer the children. When I broke down the films of the Raimi trilogy back in summer 2020, my favorite detail that I found in the 2002 film was that random terrifying jump scare shot where Goblin screams at the audience, Which, if you look closely at the shot, there is a creepy second goblin lurking in the background for whatever reason. Wouldn't it be amazing if Spider-Man No Way Home could justify that bizarre glitch in the Matrix as the moment the Raimiverse's reality was glitching to transport one of these goblins over into the MCU? Hey, if you want to support this channel, check out some of our great merch options at newrockstarsmerch.com. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at EAVoss. Follow New Rockstars and subscribe to New Rockstars.
That's right. You and me, right now. We're having it out. Let's go. Come on. Come on.
Hey, come on.
Okay.